Well, why we're in this sort of constructed derelict room, is because this is being turned into still. We're like halfway there to our really cool members area, which is going to be ready by the time this video comes out in maybe.
How long do you think the video's going to take?
I don't know. Hopefully by the time this video's coming out, we'll be well on the way to being looking nice and smart. So you got that to look forward to. So I think we're at Rankin's Roundtable Rants, episode 16, I believe this to be. We brought in our special guest, OG Rod here, or Little Rod as I call him.
Do you want to tell the members who don't know who Rod is?
So Rod, if you don't mind asking, how old are you, Rod?
18.
What's your start time?
Gemini.
You started training at the boat shed when you were how old? You were about 13?
13?
Yeah,
cool.
13. Oh shit. I've got my phone on constant loud at the moment.
In case you use it late?
Yeah. So I just got to keep an eye on it. We let these things come
Okay.
You started here, what did you start here doing? How did it lead you to where you are now?
I was rowing at the time, just came down just to use the rowing machines, and you said, do you fancy doing a bit of CrossFit? I didn't really know what it was. Stupidly said yes. And 5 years later, weightlifter.
You can tell people you've been weightlifter for
3 years?
Yeah.
Loved CrossFit, never thought I'd ever give up CrossFit.
Yeah.
The opportunity of weightlifting came, so I thought I'd grab it by both hands.
And now you weightlifter for Great Britain?
Yeah.
Exactly, so it's brilliant. So the reason we brought Rod in was we wanted to talk about the topic for today, how to train when you've got an injury, training through an injury.
Yeah.
Because I'm a great believer you can still train through an injury or around an injury, as long as it doesn't cause you any further pain. And when people get injured, in my experience with here, which is what we're going to talk about, is that they give up training completely. They think it's the end of the world. It's quite tough to deal with emotionally and mentally, because you've had a recent injury. So you could just tell us a little bit about when you got your injury, what the injury was, how you've been able to still maintain a certain level of training, albeit maybe not as much as you were doing previously. But you can provide an example of the fact that you can still come into a gym and do some form of exercise.
Around beginning of November time, I was just turning up to a normal session on the Friday. I'm kind of coming out clean, and I felt this like sharp pop in the back of my knee. Didn't really think anything of it. Then the day after and a few days after, I couldn't really walk on it. It was swollen, it was painful. Stopped lifting for a good couple of days just to see what would happen to it. The swelling went down a little bit, but silly of me, I thought I'd carry on training.
Did you tell anyone?
I mean, like, people could see that I was like still limping and everything, but I told my coach, he said, just see how it gets over a couple of days. Yeah. I was just doing powers, I wasn't squatting, I wasn't going below parallel.
Before the injury or after?
No, like after the injury. Yeah, I had an MRI scan maybe 3 or 4 weeks after the initial injury.
Yeah.
And he said I tore my meniscus, which is just the cartilage in the knee, and so probably have to have surgery. But then that's when my training really changed. I stopped doing anything with the legs really, started doing a bit of upper body, presses, row, bench.
Was your coach who set that for you?
Yeah.
The big thing I take out of that, don't mind me jumping in, is that you communicated that to your coach. It's the big thing that people miss out on sometimes, is they just internalise it and they don't tell anyone about it.
And they think like their coach would be angry at them for getting injured, or angry for the same, look, I can't do squats, can I do...
Yeah, but that's what your coach is there for.
Yeah.
To help you work around the injury. How often were you training prior to your injury?
6 days a week, but now it's no more than 3 or 4.
Obviously, naturally, you know, whilst most people who come here may not train as much as that, because you are at an elite level, they reduce their training volume. You still, like you said, doing the things and coming in and doing the things that you were able to do.
Because of course, I know most people in here, that if they weren't doing anything at all for 6 days, 7 days a week, it would probably drive them crazy. Like it wouldn't with me, like luckily, if I was just coming down to the gym and just watching or just stretching, I'd rather do that than just stay at home and play video games.
So the best thing to do is communicate it, come in, still do something. People forget, sometimes they think that they're going to annoy the coaches. It's like, oh, you've got to then do something different that your coach is there for. Is to make sure that they can look after you.
There's always some weakness that you can do.
Exactly, yeah, you can always work on other areas. Is there anything you wanted to chip in? We brought Alan into the video because
he brings the looks to the video.
Yeah.
I've got to give the likes.
Give what they want. So in terms of, obviously now you've had your operation, right? Which we all get injuries from time to time. Has your training changed at all now that you've had the operation?
3 weeks post-surgery, so for the first 2 weeks I didn't do anything. I was on crutches, I had bandages on my knee and everything. And as of this week, Wednesday, was my first lifting session back.
And how many weeks is that post-op?
3, just over 3.
Do you have any physio?
Yeah, we're on my next appointment.
Yeah. So it'd be a case of now rehabbing that knee back?
I got some rehab exercises. So they're just pretty basic to start off with, just to strengthen the quads.
Do you do that at home or do you do that at the gym?
You can do it anywhere really. There's nothing too complex.
Where are you currently at now, at this point in time? How many times are you going to the gym a week?
Still every day.
Yeah. Just starting to build that back up.
Just to do something, gradually increasing it.
Exactly. Yeah. So the point we want to make here is you've gone from doing quite a lot of volume, a lot of training. You had to obviously take that down and put it to that almost half of what you do. And now that your injury's starting to recover, you're going to gradually build that up again. I think that's the point we want to make as well. Is that it's not always going to be at that lower level, but it needs to be.
Still be patient.
Yeah, be patient. Yeah, I think you made that point earlier before we started with the camera.
Have you got a time scale for this then?
They said between no squatting for 6 to 8 weeks. I'll probably have like physio on the 8th week, and they'll say,
That sounds brilliant.
"Can you squat?"
I would love that to squat.
But I think the mistake sometimes people make is that once they've on that road to recovery, is they just dive back in
too much too
soon.
Yeah.
Again, that's where the coach comes in, making sure that you're slowly building it back up to the point that you're at before, to make sure you don't re-injure that.
Re-injure something make it worse.
Awesome, cool.
Thanks
for coming in today, Ross.
That's right, no
Appreciate
problem.
Thanks, Rod.
that. Injury, how to deal with it.
Okay. And how to deal with Pete Rankin's hat.
I was going to wear mine, but apparently
It's cold. Cool. Thank you.
Bye.